Tax relief, immigration, and the death penalty. Three big issues decided by the legislature during the now completed 2015 session. Not all the bills went the way Governor Pete Ricketts wanted. As lawmakers prepared to leave Lincoln for the year, Governor Ricketts played down the veto overrides on the death penalty and driver's licenses for Dreamers. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Griswold.
And I'm Craig Negrelli. The governor now says he wants the voters to decide the future of the death penalty. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert spoke one-on-one with Governor Ricketts and Senator Ernie Chambers. Josh is live for us tonight.
Well, Craig, Governor Pete Ricketts called the 2015 session a successful one. He got most of the things accomplished he wanted to, as did Senator Ernie Chambers, who tried for decades to repeal the state's death penalty.
It took 40 years, but I guess if something's good enough, it's worth waiting for.
History made at the state capitol this year. After 4 decades, Omaha Senator Ernie Chambers accomplished exactly what he set out to do.
If I could not get the death penalty abolished, my tenure would be a failure as I judge it. On the other hand, if I could get the death penalty abolished, which did happen, no matter what else I did not do, my tenure was a success.
Ending the death penalty was one of 6 bills Governor Pete Ricketts vetoed when it came across his desk. He says voters should decide if the death penalty should be abolished.
And this is where the people of Nebraska are the second house, and we should put this on the ballot and vote for it.
Lawmakers also overrode vetoes on an increase in the gas tax and allowing Dreamers to drive. Governor Ricketts says despite not agreeing on all the issues, he could classify this session as successful.
I think the session really went, from the standpoint of working with the senators, they're really very much like I expected it to be.
One big accomplishment for the first-time governor, taking steps to improve the state's prison system.
We made some important reforms to criminal justice. I think there's a lot of work to be done in corrections yet, and that's why we brought in Director Frakes to help us really craft that plan for how we go about corrections reform.
In all, Ricketts signed 243 bills into law, including the state's budget, which does include property tax cuts and reduces the growth of state government. His focus next year, meaningful tax relief. In his address to senators, Speaker of the legislature Galen Hadley called the 2015 session a historic one that tackled some big issues.
This is my 7th year here, and I think it was by far and away filled with difficult decisions.
Senator Chambers says now that he has achieved repealing the death penalty, his focus next year will turn to mountain lions. He plans to reintroduce a bill that would eliminate hunting the big cats in the state. We're live in the news center. Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.